Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery with a 10 by 10 inch canvas and some Prism pours and a dot of paint. Prism pours, all mixed with Vivid Polypore from Colour Arte. I'm using 2-ounce restaurant size to-go containers and putting an ounce of Polypore in there and then adding the appropriate amount of paint, which is whatever I think it is at the time. So I'm trying to train myself to spin these things out, and I had some crazing, but it still looked good, but I had to add some GAC 800 to my white paint, which is just latex semigloss from Color Place from Walmart. Nothing fancy. I'm gonna keep, but the GAC is like hard to find and expensive, but still worth it. And that's probably not enough, but I am going to use some black today as a base. Right in the middle. Experimental. This is mead and black mixed with my normal recipe. And I am going to start with some Mago Tango, which I mixed up from, which was not a Prism pour, and I mixed it up from powders. And I'm sure it's still around because it's a gorgeous color. And then I have Egyptian coin, which is looking very heavy to me, and I ought to add a little water to that maybe. Trying to cover things as I go along. I have a, let me see what I can, I have a Bonfire, which I should probably put after my pink diamond. Which I absolutely adore. Obviously, if you know me, you already know my proclivity for falling in love with things like hot orchid. This is the Bonfire. I'm hoping this doesn't look terrible. There's quite a bit of that. And I have had some good luck with just blowing out a design. So while I get used to this, that's probably what I'm going to do. I think it's going to be a combination of the purple and my Amsterdam white, and they're both in Aussie Floetrol. If it'll come out. Which it does not seem to want to. Time to clean the tip again, I can tell. I think I'm probably going to go for some black as well. And since I've got a second while that comes up, I'm going to clean out the tip of my white and put some more right over here in a minute. Because I can. Just a little tiny nubby. If I'd remember to put the cap on, I'd probably be better off, huh? I kind of want to swipe that. I also want to just scrape off my dollar store palette knife. So let's try that. Because again, see how that goes. It's not really going very well at all, but I think everything else is turning out pretty nice. I also put some pillow paint with GAC 800 into a squeeze bottle So if I had patterns around my edges I might want to try and keep, I would at least have a shot. What do I want? I want something else right. There we go. I like this, I like this, I like this. This is looking a little messy to me. I have to learn to use the palette knives better. There. Now, maybe spinning is the wrong idea. Maybe I should be tipping. In which case, I can use that pillow paint. Right there. And I know me, so I'm going to try and cheat. Not that it will work. Those colors are different. I have a lot of bubbles today. And paint chips on my fingers. I have a need of my tweezers. I can see something in there that does not belong. The black, Maiden Black, might make things kind of interesting. Putting that in there. I so hate dumping paint off. Not that it won't be worth it, because it probably will. And I'm very interested in potentially picking up what I threw away, putting it on my edges. There does seem to be enough paint, because it's coming off on my fingers. It's probably why people wear gloves who are smarter than I am. I just want to pick up what I've got in my dish and put it down so I can use it. But this is turning out pretty interestingly. I don't have a lot of white negative space, but I like the space I've got. I don't want to lose this. And I do think I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. Use some of my paint, because it's got a beautiful design to it anyway, and paint will flow to paint, so it will pull the rest over and fill in the edges. I've got all kinds of strange things in my paint, and I think it came out of one of the bottles, the black or the white. But I'm really loving this. I'm not done cheating though. Kind of think if I float back in, things that look like bubbles are not bubbles if they travel. I am loving this. I really, really am. I'm feeling very fortunate. The colors are kind of outstanding, actually. The dripping on my wrist, not so much. I take every bit of paint off I can get off. sort of reverse apply whatever I need to my little gaps. I tend to want to put all the paint that's wasted into a container and use it someday for something. It's probably a bad idea. But I have a container. Alright, so I'm done. And I think you guys might be able to see the shimmer in there. I'm not sure how to show it to you, but I can see it. And even those little trailing things are not a problem for me right now. Although that one looks like it was a bubble, but it can't have been. I kind of like them actually. It's truly accidental art when you've got things traveling. I'm going to put that down. That's fantastic. Maybe it's just me, but I love it. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Alright, I can't torch, so it's definitely time to pop some air bubbles and ask you guys for a thumbs up. I'm going to rinse my fingers off for a second, and then I'll zoom in. But every time I touch my camera, I seize the record button or the pause button or whatever it is, because I've got paint on my fingers. So this time, when I climb up there, I'm going to make sure I don't have any paint on my fingers. I do see that I've got a place I want to put some black paint, or some variation on some black paint. There we go. Oh, I love this. I wasn't sure I would, but I do. Let's see if we can get that totally in focus and zoom in. Check that out. Wow. Really pretty cells, really pretty cells, really pretty cells, and great shapes. All right, I love you guys. I hope you take care of each other, take care of yourselves. Thank you for the wonderful compliments and the donations that help keep me painting. I really appreciate that so much. If you'd like to be a contributor to help keep the studio running and me making tutorials, then look for the PayPal icon on the bottom right-hand corner of my YouTube channel banner, or the link on the link tree, which is directly under the video. Or you can ask me for that link if you need that link. You can see the prizes in the monthly drawing at the beginning of the exhibition video, and you'll be automatically invited to join the drawing should you make a donation through PayPal. My email address is below the link tree. It's easpbgallery and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. My paint pouring recipes and cell activator recipes are underneath the video. Please give me a thumbs up. When you like my video, you help me out. When you share my video, you help me out. Even on Facebook, sharing my video would be a big assistance in your groups especially. When you watch my videos longer, it's really excellent. When you watch the commercials, you help me. And if you shop my link tree, you'll find Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, but you'll also find Society 6 and Legalaris clothing, which is investment quality, made in Montreal, designer quality clothing, beautiful, with my designs on it. I'm adding more designs every day. My community board will show you tomorrow's video. I have over 2,300 videos organized by topic, genre, and by the 100. And if you ask me, I have the links. They're all organized and ready to go and share with you. If you have questions, feel free to ask me. My community board will show you tomorrow's video. And my Facebook group, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group, is for students. And please join us if you'd like to. If you're just shopping, you can go to Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Fans and Collectors, or Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and more. And you might have to join something, but I'll let you in as soon as I see that you're there. I usually torch to release the bubbles caught in the paint, but in this case I'm going to be spending 5 minutes looking for bubbles and popping them with something sharp. Alright, I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now. Priscilla out. I'll see you on. I almost forgot.